guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting but also bittersweet video because it is my last first day of school ever. I can't believe that I'm a senior and that the last 3 years have flown by so fast, but here we are. I feel like this is gonna be a topic in like every video that I film this year because it's gonna be my last time doing everything. But anyways, this is either going to be a first day of school vlog or like a first week of school vlog. It'll just depend on how much footage I get today. But it is currently just after 9 and I've been sitting here sipping my coffee and making my little like schedule and to-do list for the day. I have 3 classes today, the first of which is a virtual class at 11, and that's actually going to be asynchronous today, so I don't even have to like jump on a Zoom call for it. And then my other 2 biology classes are actually in person. So I'll be masking up and going on campus for that, and those are actually immediately after my English class at 11. So I'll be pretty busy during the middle chunk of my day, but then afterward I'll have a ton of time to kind of get myself organized for the rest of the semester. And in case any of you are new here and this is your first video of mine that you're seeing, I'm actually a biomedical sciences major and business administration minor at Marquette University. So those are generally the type of classes that I've been taking at school, but this semester I'm taking my required lit class that I procrastinated for the last 3 years because literature is not my favorite subject, even though I love reading. Once reading becomes required for school, it's not my favorite. So I'm a little interested to see how this lit class goes for me this semester, but you know, what can you do? It's required, so here we are. Anyways, I'm still in my pajamas, so I'm gonna go ahead and get dressed for my first day of school, and then also make breakfast since I want to make sure that I get some food in my system before I start class. I ended up just making a little parfait with Greek yogurt, granola, and strawberries. This looks so full, but it's really because I put too many strawberries in here. I went a little overboard with those. And aside from making breakfast, I'm finally ready for the day. Very simple outfit. It's hard to really see anything because of this lighting, but I'm just wearing a plain gray t-shirt with my like cropped jeans. Because I have in-person biolab today, I went with the long pants, but otherwise I would definitely be wearing shorts since it is still August. And I also just put on mascara, eyebrows, and like under eye concealer because I'm gonna be wearing a mask later today. So there was really no point of like doing a whole face of foundation. Although all morning I've been thinking of this vivid memory from my first day of school freshman year when I woke up like super early in the morning before my classes started and I FaceTimed my friend Lexi and we like did our makeup together for like first day of school in college. And it's just crazy how much like people grow and change. Anyways, I am going to go ahead and eat my breakfast, and then if I have time before my class starts, I'm actually going to show you guys my room because I just realized that at the end of my moving vlog, I kind of did a little cliffhanger because it wasn't decorated at the time. So I can show you a little bit of what is going on. The decorations in my room still aren't 100% complete because I ran out of like command hook stickies, if you know what I'm talking about. So not everything is hung up on the walls yet, but so far I have this Milwaukee poster right here by the door as soon as you walk in. And then I hung up 2 tapestries. So this one that I actually got from a sorority sister, and it just works perfectly with like the pillows and like color scheme I have going on. And then I put a little like dream catcher right there on that little spot of the wall. And I'll probably be hanging stuff on this section of the wall as well, just because it looks a little empty. And then other than that, I hung up my Milwaukee canvas that I painted freshman year and has been in every room I've had in college, and I reattached command hooks to the top corners of the wall because, as you guys saw in my move-in vlog, I went through the trouble of taking down the ones that the girl before me left behind, and then I decided that I wanted to put up string lights. So put command hooks back, hung up the string lights. I literally only had 4 command hooks, so I really just did like very minimal spots, and I'm gonna add more, but I just wanted to get something up on the wall, so I used whatever I had. And the grids that I normally hang on my walls with like photos and stuff, I'm actually going to be putting on this wall also when I get more command hooks. And I have curtains that are gonna go over these spots in my closet, but my tension rods are not long enough, so I need to buy new ones. My hope is that by the end of this vlog and this week, I'm gonna be able to show you guys the finished product, since I'll probably be doing a Target trip at some point in the next few days. My desk is looking pretty empty right now, mostly because there's no decor hanging above it, but also I've chosen to take the makeup organizer that I normally had on my desk and put it over here on this dresser with the rest of my products. Since I'm gonna be using my desk in my room a lot more this year with online classes, so I wanted as much space as possible, and I'm also just not gonna be putting on as much makeup as I did before because of all the mask wearing, so I figured it would be better to have over here. Anyways, I have 15 minutes until the technical start to my English class, but because it's asynchronous, I have a feeling I'm just gonna have to do some kind of like introductory assignment for the professor. But I'm also about to take my COVID check, which is Marquette's coronavirus system that they're using. So students have to fill this out every day just to kind of go through their symptoms. So took my temperature earlier. I do not have a fever. Do I plan on being on campus at any point today? Yes. I don't have a fever or any of these symptoms. And I'm not feeling any of these symptoms either. And as far as I know, no contact with a COVID patient. So this just means that I'm cleared to go on campus today. There's a QR code under my hand, but I'm covering it just in case. But I get the QR code emailed to my phone, so that way when I'm going into campus buildings, I can just easily scan that and I don't have to like pull out my laptop or anything. Anyways, since it is 10 minutes until 11 and the start of my class, I'm just gonna jump onto our D2L site to make sure that there isn't anything that I need to do, and I'll probably catch up with you guys once I'm done with this and on my way to my biology of aging class. All I ended up having to do for my English class so far was just write a little introductory paragraph in a discussion board, so that was really easy, but I also was double checking about my biology lab because I was a little concerned about whether or not it was actually happening today, and it turns out that actually starts next week. So scratch what I said earlier, I don't have lab today, which also means that I've now changed into shorts and sandals. But anyways, I am about to head out the door for the in-person class that I actually do have today, and of course, gotta grab my mask. But once that is done, that's literally all the school I have going on so far today, which is crazy. Just got out of class. It surprisingly didn't have a lot of lecture content, which is rare for a science course. I got out of class and then met up with Kelly, and we got some pumpkin spice since yesterday was the first day. So treating ourselves to a first day of school / start a pumpkin spice treat. Yeah. Kelly and I brought our Starbucks back to the house, and she took some last first day of school Instagram pictures for me, but we stopped on the 3rd floor because we ran into our littles. Hi. They're being so cute and like being productive. Hello. But yeah, we're just all hanging out because I'm done with classes. Kelly, you have something at 3:30. Yeah. It's a very like chill first day of school. I haven't even had a class yet. You haven't even had a class yet? Oh, okay. Back in my room now and am currently watching an Alfie Days vlog, but I'm about to start going through all of my syllabi and my planner and just kind of jotting down important dates for the semester. Since I have the rest of the afternoon free. I just want to take advantage of this time to get organized. I'm honestly a little hesitant to write dates into my planner more than a few months in advance, just because with COVID so many things could change, and last semester I practically was not able to use my planner at all because I had all these like due dates written down that were just no longer accurate. But when Kelly and I were talking to our littles, they were saying that they were probably going to be doing like a weekly update of their planner, which is what I might go with as well, since I would hate to like write in pen for the rest of the semester and then not be able to use the planner if things change. However, I've also been pretty productive aside from watching that YouTube video, because I made this cute sign for my doorway. I was attempting to make it look like a piece of paper, like pinned, but they honestly just kind of look like houses you would draw in elementary school, and I didn't really think about where I would put this magnet because it either covers the words or looks weird up there. So probably gonna end up remaking this at some point, but I figured with online school it would be nice to have a little sign on my door. That way people can know if I'm busy, home, or just unavailable. Well, it's been a few hours since I last talked to you guys, and instead of writing in my planner like I said I would, I actually ended up registering for an additional course because I'm only enrolled in 13 credits this semester, and I did that on purpose when I registered in the spring because I thought that all of the spring events that were canceled because of COVID would be moved to the fall, and I would be super busy with extracurriculars since I'm involved with my sorority, TEDx, I have a job on campus. But since everything is canceled, I was realizing that I should definitely be taking better advantage of the tuition that my family is paying and just my time in general. So I am now enrolled in a, what is it called again? Strategic brand management course. So yeah, that's happening. I'm someone who usually thrives with a packed schedule. I generally tend to not necessarily overbook myself, but keep myself super busy during the school year. And looking at my pretty empty schedule these last few days was actually making me anxious. So very glad to now be at 16 credits instead of 13. And that class doesn't start until tomorrow anyway, so I haven't missed anything. Anyways, I hadn't realized how late it had gotten because it's like 4:15 right now, and I never had lunch today. I think just like the later breakfast and the pumpkin spice latte was holding me over for a while, but I'm finally starting to feel hungry, so I'm gonna go heat up an early dinner and then finally do something with my planner. I decided to chop up a salad and then reheat the turkey meatballs and like pasta that I made yesterday. So this is dinner, and I'm probably just gonna watch like a Brooke Mecchio vlog or something while I eat. Okay, I have just plugged in my string lights, and I have 45 minutes until I have a virtual TEDx meeting with the other associate director and director. So I'm gonna get down to business, finally put all of my like assignments for at least the next month and a half into my planner. I'll probably end off at the end of September, just because, like I said earlier, I would hate to write a bunch of stuff in that then will have to be changed if we switch to online. But I've kind of already figured out my color coding situation, so I generally will assign one color to each course that I'm taking. So I've just kind of made myself a little key here, and I'm also going to be using these pens to notify if it's an asynchronous virtual, synchronous virtual, or in-person type of assignment. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my English class and make my way through all of my syllabi.
There's a sparkle in your eyes. I feel the warmth of your skin. Just the touch of your hand makes me tremble within.
Hello! You're all good.
Here in my bed.
It's past 11:30 now, and I pretty much just ended up hanging out, staying in my room, editing a YouTube video that is gonna go up tomorrow, so feeling super productive. But I am going to go ahead and head to sleep, and I will be seeing you guys in the morning because I ended up making some pretty exciting plans.
That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. You are my world and